Shamar Stewart is out of his mind throwing jabs at the Cincinnati Bengals when he is a rookie who has not played a single NFL game, practiced a single NFL practice, and he had no production in college. Shamar Stewart is completely a potential player. So why is he talking bad about the organization that he's about to sign a contract with for 4 years no matter what? It's not like he's just going to go and be on a different team next year. You're going to be a Cincinnati Bengal for the first 4 years of your career, no matter what. Lamar Stewart's completely out of line. You don't talk about ownership like that. You don't talk about other guys' contracts like that. Lamar Stewart was talking about Trey Hendrickson's contract. It's like, bro, you don't talk about another man's money, and you don't talk about a team issue publicly to reporters. You are a not played a single down of football and had no production in college. Lamar Stewart needs to get in line and just play his role on this team. The Cincinnati Bengals are trying to screw over Shamar Stewart. They're trying to put a line item in his contract that says if you void the guaranteed money of your contract for any individual year, you void that guaranteed money for every single year. There are so many NFL loopholes that can void guaranteed money, such as giving the team a bad public image. That could be anything. Missing a practice. Shouldn't do it, but that kind of stuff happens. Injury can void guaranteed money, right? So the Bengals are trying to say, hey, Shamar Stewart, if you ever do anything bad, if you ever miss a practice, if you ever get injured, we want to take away all the guaranteed money that we ever offered you, and we're just going to make you play for free. They literally want Shamar Stewart to play 4 years getting paid per tackle, getting paid just on his incentives and game checks. This is the most ridiculous deal that anybody has ever seen. That's the reason that no other team in the NFL is trying to do this. Nobody gets their players to to play for free. Jamar Stewart is not a commissioned sales professional. He's an NFL defensive end. The Bengals need to pay him accordingly. Nobody's watching the NBA Finals, and it's obvious why. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has ruined what basketball is. I'm not going to do it. Nobody wants to watch foul baiting for 4 quarters throughout the NBA Finals. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to watch Shea Gilgeous-Alexander put up 30 shots and foul bait the entire game. He's ruining basketball, but it's not Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's fault. It's the referee's fault. It's the NBA's fault. It's Adam Silver's fault. Why are you allowing the NBA to be officiated this way? The NBA just came off of the Olympics, and FIBA rules made it tough for our very best players to compete against other countries. Because FIBA rules don't involve foul baiting. FIBA rules don't involve flopping. It's just straight up basketball. So why isn't the NBA officiated the way that the rest of the world officiates the same exact game? The NBA is too soft right now. Nobody wants to see the referees on TV calling fouls every 5 seconds. The referees are the most integral part of the basketball game. The referees are spending more time calling fouls and literally controlling the game than they are just letting the guys play. The reason that the NBA referees are so involved in the game and they call so many fouls now is because gambling is legalized. The NBA referees have to be able to call these fouls because they have to be able to control the game, to control the pace of the game. Vegas isn't going to put out a strategy where the NBA or Vegas can lose. They're going to work alongside the NBA. They're going to say, hey, same thing with the NFL. They're going to say, hey, tell your referees that we need them to officiate the game this way, right? We're going to put a bug in their ear, and when we want to change a call, we're going to change a call. Same thing with the NFL instant replay from New York. The referees don't even go to the monitor anymore. Guy from New York, guy from Vegas calls in and tells them, hey, go ahead and change this way. Overturn this. Go ahead and do that, right? It's all because gambling is legalized. It's ruining sports and it's ruining the production of watching sports. The referees have to control the game. That's why you have to have so many fouls and penalties thrown. Shedeur Sanders is and has been consistently the best performer at Browns training camp and minicamp and rookie minicamp. Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback on the Cleveland Browns by a mile. Dylan Gabriel has already began to improve. Dylan Gabriel has already proved that he's not an accurate passer and that he's not a consistent thrower. He is too small to play quarterback at the NFL position. He has to use his entire body to be able to throw the ball deep. That's not going to be something that he's able to do consistently with NFL defenses. Joe Flacco is a 40-year-old quarterback. He is not an option to even compete for the starting job of an NFL team. Let's just be realistic. He's not better than Shedeur Sanders. Kenny Pickett is a small hands quarterback who had an opportunity in Pittsburgh to start. The Pittsburgh Steelers gave Kenny Pickett the keys and he said, "Hey, if you are a starting quarterback in the NFL, please show me that." Kenny Pickett showed them and showed everybody in the world that he's not a starting quarterback. He's a good backup, he's a good substitution, but he's not a 16 game NFL quarterback. Shedeur Sanders is clearly by far and away the best quarterback on the Cleveland Browns, and once again, he was the best quarterback coming out of the NFL draft. Shedeur Sanders will be a week one top 7 NFL quarterback, and he's going to lead the Browns to some wins and have success that people were doubting him about. If Arch Manning's last name was anything except Manning, nobody in the world would be talking about him. He came in a couple games, had a couple highlights, but also Arch Manning made a million mistakes last year. The fact that the Texas football program even trusts him enough to hand him the keys is nepotism itself. There are guys on Texas's football team who are better than Arch Manning. There are guys who are in the transfer portal who were way better than Arch Manning. Arch Manning is going to come to Texas next year and he's going to struggle like nobody's ever seen. And he's going to prove that he's not ready for the NFL, especially not next year. Every game that he played in, he made little kid childish like mistakes. You can't go from that to a guaranteed starter of a college football program, especially not if that program believes that they're national champions. Arch Manning is no better than Quinn Ewers, and Quinn Ewers got drafted in the 5th or 6th round of the NFL draft. I'd expect to see Arch Manning at Texas for at least 2 more years if he doesn't transfer to another university after this year. AJ DeBonta is a prospect that you just have to wonder about. From a size and physicality prospect, he's ready to go, right? He is ready to go physically into the college game. But when you look at AJ DeBonta's actual basketball game, there's nothing that he does is smooth. Every basket that he gets looks like it's really difficult to get. AJ DeBonta is going to BYU, where he's going to be the only good basketball player on his team. So all of his skills and all of his flaws are going to be exposed for everybody to see. We're going to see, is AJ DeBonta actually the number one overall draft pick, or was AJ DeBonta just a kid who grew faster than everybody else? When he gets to the college level and he starts playing against grown men, it's going to require him to use skill, talent, and ability that he never had to use in high school. Every highlight that you see of AJ DeBonta in high school is him either shooting a contested mid-range jumper or dunking the basketball. You've never seen AJ DeBonta do a skilled move in order to get a bucket. You've never seen AJ DeBonta play defense, and you've never seen AJ DeBonta do or say anything to motivate or elevate one of his teammates. That's going to be his challenge when he tries to go to the college level and ultimately move to the NBA level after next year.